Ever since me and Laura thought about doing van life, there's one thing I couldn't stop thinking about. We'd be watching people like Cara and Nate with their van life, and there's one thing I couldn't stop dreaming about.
Or really properly break in our roof rack for the first time.
I never thought.
Sitting on the roof, on a roof deck. And today, I'm putting the plan in action and getting it going. But there's a few things that's stopping me along the way. Get ready for the best drawing you've ever seen in your life. This is what the roof of our van currently looks like. We've got 3 big solar panels that go across like this, and I don't really want to have to move them, that'd be way too much work. We also have a roof fan, which for the same reason I don't want to move. So to get the most space out of the roof deck, I'm thinking of installing a roof rack along the front of the van like this, and then another one closer to the fan, but because the fan's in the way, I'd have to chop it in half. And then I'm not really too sure how I'd mount that onto the van, so that's a bit of a question mark at the moment. And then once they're up, I'll just have to install the decking wood into the roof racks, like that. And then me and Laura can sit on that with a drink and have loads of fun. Simple. Okay, so we've got these Rhino roof racks, heavy duty, 165 centimeters. We're gonna install the first one along the front, for the legs here. Those who know me though, would know that I'm not the most handy, so I've enlisted someone to help me with this project. This man right here.
This bit here goes underneath the lip.
Just measure in so we make sure we've got the same distance on each side. On our Ford Transit we've got a gutter mount system, which means that the legs just hook right into this gap here, clamp in. How's it looking, partner?
And it all depends on what we can find in like Bunnings or what hardware we can find. So, and then drill the rest of the hole as normal through and into that bottom nut. So this way would be more flush and a bit more professional, because it will literally be, if you look from the top down, it will literally be a circle like that.
Yeah.
With,
see if we can find that.
yeah, cool.
So we're back for some more roof deck action. It's been a few days since we've done anything. Was waiting for the other legs for the other roof rack that we need to install. But since then, we've got all our supplies. We've got the wood for the decking, and this is what it's gonna look like. We've gone for the Merbau decking in Bunnings. I'm gonna link all the things that we've purchased below. Don't get any affiliate link or anything like that, but just to show you guys if you wanna do similar. And the kind man in The kind man in Bunnings cut it all to size for us. It's not really something that they do, but I don't have a electric saw, so that would have been a big mission. However, one thing that we had to overcome was the fact that the fan is in the way, so the wood that's going short just in front of the fan, how we're gonna mount that. Logically speaking, we could have got another roof rack underneath, but that's quite spenny. So as a solution, what we've decided to do is we've got one long bit of wood, which we're gonna lay across underneath like this. Just like so, and then we're going to have a few bolts in each of them, and that should distribute the weight nicely. This bit will not be much sitting, this will just be for our drinks. And that's the other roof rack there. It's looking good. Next up is we've got to cut the roof rack. I've got my saw. I've not used one of these since year 8 DT class, where we'll be making little woodwork sculptures, but there you go.
It's really happening, I'll give you that, boys.
So what we've done is we've just rested some cardboard underneath the back rack that we've just cut, just so it holds up. And we've just put some planks on top just for reference. And what we need to do is we just needed to measure how high the rack is from the van because we need to get a little mounting plate to drill that into the van. And then that's just the missing piece. After we've got that sorted and we've got that part of the rack mounted to the van, then it's just simply drilling the decking on top, and there we go. Right, we're back for more roof deck fun. I think today's gonna be the day we finally get it up. But today, the ladder has arrived. I've gone for this telescopic ladder. Would have been nice to have a permanent ladder mounted on the side, but they're about $450 and this cost me about 90. So now we just got to drill the holes in the wood and get it up on the rack. Simple, right? Safe to say I could count on one hand the amount of times I've used a drill before. Right, so that's all the wood drilled in, and now it's time to test it on the rack, see what it's going to look like. We're going to secure it to the rack down here, and then we're going to lift it all onto the roof, secure it to the roof. Alex has marked out on the rack where we need to drill the holes, so let's get drilling. We're just countersinking the wood now, so that when we put the bolts in, it's going to be flush on the top, so we're not sitting on any bolts. Last stages now. We're just putting the support plank underneath for those middle bits of short planks. Here we go, the deck has been built. She's all ready to go on the roof. That's the last bit. This is the part I was most nervous about, drilling right into the roof of our van. So this is a riveter. Got this idea from Cara and Nate when he built their roof deck, and basically the idea is because you don't want to drill down all the way through the roof to screw in a nut on the other side of the van, because obviously our lovely wood is on the inside. This just creates a nice little hole for you to just tighten a bolt into. Is that right? Basically. So we made the decision last night to not put the roof deck up on the van because the sun went down and we were losing light, so we wanted to see what we were doing. So now it's time. These are the little pieces that we've made that we're going to install onto the roof there. Oh yeah! We're officially sitting on the roof. Woohoo! Can't wait to show Laura. Dreams into reality, baby. Now announce the Lee and Loz roof deck. Open.
Oh, wow. This is massive. Oh, is it gonna hold me?
Of course.
I love it. Well done, I'm very proud of you.
Do you like it?
I love it. Oh, we're gonna sit and have coffee and cocktails and wine. I am actually very impressed. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be, I'll give you that.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but that's good.
Take it as a compliment.
Okay. Here it is, the finished product. I actually can't believe it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It was a bit of a mission in the end, getting all the things sorted, but me and Alex did it. Obviously big thanks to Alex for helping me along the way, but just can't wait to be sitting up here all the time. Got a bottle of bubbly now, Life's good.